Us?
U.S. The U.S. Sorry, so like and replacing fossil fuels with nuclear power is unsustainable because it will require a major improvement in nuclear power efficiency. Otherwise, each nuclear power plant will simply the energy input required for mining and processing uranium ore to its use in power plant that costs a huge amount of energy to build and operate cannot be offset by power production in high-growth scenarios. So that means they also need to use it. I don't know. And nuclear power produces too many indirect emissions to solve global warming. And nuclear power produces other gases other than carbon dioxide, and that also causes global warming. And the process of combustion still consumes fossil fuels and emits massive amount of CO2. And also, my opponent said that by building a nuclear power plant, people from other countries will have the knowledge about nuclear power plants and will come to work here. But how do you know that they will come for sure? Like you said, they come from U.S., but then they will hesitate about doing this based on what happened in Chernobyl. And you also said that they came from the design comes from the U.S., but they will still hesitate about it because it's not perfect. And also, they will, based on what happened in Chernobyl, they will still hesitate about what doesn't matter if it's generation 2 or 3. And also, you said that generation 3 had added new safety features, but that doesn't ensure that it will absolutely have no mistakes.
Time.
And also,
time. Cheater. Cheater.
Chill. Okay, so.
No, your time's over.
You can repeat.
It's Grand Crossfire. We get to ask a question. I'm going to ask one question, and then I'll be quiet. I read a quote in my last speech that says that not only do they buy the design from the U.S., but the U.S. is offering technical assistance. Don't you think that technical assistance proves that people will be coming from the U.S. to help China?
Then why is it helping the China increasing China's leadership? Wouldn't U.S. want to be the leader and build it?
No, I'm asking, doesn't that prove that these plants are safe and that they will get workers who are trained from other countries?
You only stay in one country.
What?
Yeah, you only stay in one country.
Exact international meaning.
Okay, so stay in one country, 3 countries besides U.S.
UK, Canada, US.
How are you sure that they'll be able
I said not U.S.
France.
How are you sure that France, UK, and Canada
Can I see
will?
the
It
evidence?
says here they agree on international assisting China. If they don't agree,
Okay.
and they agree in the first place, they should have.
Okay. So then why would U.S. want to help China improve its leadership? Why would they do so?
Because U.S. has helping China just shows that U.S. is strong enough and still has the lead.
Hey, where are you going to get the depleted uranium?
Uranium that has been used.
Where are you going to get it?
It's a
From
thief.
other nuclear power plants that has been using uranium.
Like what other nuclear power plant?
Okay, it's our turn. Okay, so ask a question.
I already asked the question.
Okay,
I
your
already
turn.
did it.
Is there a statistic in your evidence that shows that nuclear energy causes more pollution than China's current coal pollution? Because in my evidence, it shows that coal pollution is still...
use coal and uranium and others to use it to...
Then do you agree that it's worth, instead of producing 10 times as more, you only produce as 2 times as much as coal production, coal pollution? Is that better? Do you agree that's better?
But the radiation will still go through the food and everything you eat and also water, and that
Radiation already from coal is already doing that. Killing 470,000 people from air pollution and 66,000 people from water pollution already.
Yeah, but your stuff still, even your nuclear power still produces emissions like coal, and it still produces water pollution. So you're just increasing the chance of people dying from air pollution and water pollution.
We are not increasing, as for it decreases the chance of actually being polluted because it produces less pollution means the chances are less.
How are you sure that it's going to be able to produce less CO2 emissions and be able to refrain from water pollution?
First of all, as Generation 3 and Generation 4, Generation 4 reuses uranium imports.
First you said
and
Generation 3, and
and
now you
four.
said Generation 4.
I said Generation
No,
and
no.
4. Generation and 4. Generation 3 and Generation 4.
Okay,
both
listen.
reduces
So
pollution.
even through the process of you building, like
Even through the process of you not building, you're still going to kill more people with coal production. So build
Well,
nuclear
so
power
you
plants
said-
will
even
lessen
if you
change.
build, you'll still release carbon emissions because you still need to consume fossil fuels when you're building.
Will release less compared to coal production.
Can I see that?
You're still releasing carbon emissions,
Less.
but you're still
Okay, your turn to ask a question, or your turn to ask a question.
You never asked the question.
Oh yeah. No, I asked before.
Okay, whatever.
Can you show me actual statistics where nuclear power is dangerous and actually produces more CO2? Can you give me a number?
Okay. No, you said.
No, the statistic is a
No,
number.
you said.
Statistic is
No,
a
you
number.
said.
Statistic is a number.
I know that.
So
I
show me a
understand
number.
English.
Show me.
No, first of all, I have to show you something first. That proves. She. Oh yeah, and you can't smell the reaction. So if there's a mistake and it leaking, you can't smell the radiation, and you might.
How do you respond to the fact that in your evidence?
It's too late.
How do you respond to the fact that in your evidence it shows
people get cancer
the-
and lots of people die.
the radioactive materials in your evidence that is in nuclear power plants is already in your coal production lines and emitting it into the air and into the food chain, causing more deaths from coal production, from the mining.
But if yours just leaks, you can't really.
Ours
stop
doesn't
it.
leak because of the new
How are you
safeguards.
sure that it's not gonna leak? Everybody makes mistakes.
And
How are you
can't
sure
use
your
you-
coal production is going
you
to save
cannot-
more lives?
Okay, I imagine this time.
I thought we're like fighting each other.
This is so funny. Wait, there's radiation in coal.
Is there radiation in coal?
No, no, no.
If it gets mixed with radioactive materials, which it is,
Well,
it shows.
I think the argument is that when you dig coal, that you can dig uranium and plutonium it's in the same sort of like mineral basin. So when you try to dig it out, the like plutonium and uranium goes into the
Coal and then you like
Burn it and then radioactivity.
Sure.
Oh.
That's what he's saying.
Well, you can't tell because the
It's mainly coal that's burning.
That was a very amusing example.
I think the
We won.
I don't really care because you have Julian and Werner.
Juice.
True.
Juice. It's juice. It's not
Anyways, we're not going against each other.
Well, when we're done in here,
We're like fighting.
Yeah. So we're like 10.
We're like, everyone else like, stop.
Okay.